All right, what is up, everyone? I hope you all doing well today. No, what the fuck? Speaker was on my second computer. That was scary. Um, we are August 5th. Um, wait, which day are we? Tuesday? Tuesday, right, Tuesday. Jeez, days, days goes by, man. Um, But yeah, we're already August 5th, 2025, and today at the Backlog Benchmark, episode 38, I think we are now. We got five more game, and we're gonna sit down and try to figure out what are they any good, and what exactly are they? That's always the goal here. We don't want to beat the game. We don't want to play the game per se. We just want to figure out what are they, and are they worth playing? And you have to keep in mind that we keep track of all of that, and we're gonna start at some point making reports. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. If it's gonna be a different show, so to speak, a different name, or if it's gonna be backlog benchmark something or whatever, like a subtitle. But we're going to get to a point where I'm going to start talking about the 45 games that I've beat and the other 100 some that I haven't, and why, right? Like, the main reason is like it's impossible. Like, you cannot pick, like, even if I wanted to, I cannot pick all of those games up. There's so many games that I wanted to play, like Dead Stranding. There's plenty of them, like, I can think of, that I just haven't got to finish or play. Or I played bunch, but I never finished because there's a lot of content, or they're hard. Like, for instance, the one we played yesterday, which is super hardcore, called Operation Steel, is a shmup. It's so good, but it's super hard. I still haven't finished it. I still love it. There's plenty to talk about. So yeah, that's what the show is about, right? We take those 5 games and we're gonna try to figure out what they are. We have an idea of what to expect out of them. We're gonna see if we're right or not. Also, I see there's some sort of discrepancy here with the line. Just let's see if I do that copy and then copy paste special format only. That fixes it. There you go. I saw like a bug in the sheet. Anyway, point is, we have 5 more games today. One of them, I said 4, maybe it's because I was about to say that one of the games today is a viewers / friends game. Somebody that I know, Billy, who comes here often, he sent us this yesterday during the stream, and he talked about it in the past. I had a few of those games, like similar games, in my library, but this one specifically I didn't have until now. And I think it's some sort of Mega Man game, so I'm gonna test it out. You got a racing game here, I think. Pretty sure it's a racing game. This, I am not sure. I would say parkour, weird concept of parkour game. I don't know, like basketball and guns. Not sure how that's gonna clash. This one here, I need to do this as often as possible, because the point of the show, right, is backlog benchmark, right? Backlog benchmark means we're gonna try to beat our backlog. Backlog kind of implies a certain time sitting on our shelves, not necessarily the latest game I just got yesterday, right? So I'm kind of trying to do everything here, right? I'm trying to cover what's hot, what's new, what's in the moment, what I feel like playing, but I'm also trying to play the old games, and we need to get to those games. And this is like one of the oldest games I have in my library. I played in 2017. I think I have achievements here. So I played in 2017 and 2015, it says. So I played at least twice for a total of 15 minutes. That is that is a case of the backlog, bro. This of the mini games we featured, a few of them were from the backlog. I didn't always like highlighted it, but let me tell you that this one here, this is from my backlog. This couldn't be more from my backlog, and I'm not quite sure it's good, so maybe there's a reason why it's there. Maybe there's a reason why we only play 15 minutes and never more. We'll find out, right? Not this one. BioCrisis Return. The lab. So BioCrisis 2, for some reason it's like BioCrisis Return to the lab. I guess it's like a play on words, right? But yeah, this one maybe gallery shooting, this one maybe some sort of puzzle. I don't remember exactly, but I think it's some sort of puzzle type of thing. But yeah, let's figure out if the games are worth playing and what are they. Just in case Billy stopped by, I'll wait a little bit and maybe keep that for you know, the end, both for you know, for Billy and for the viewers. For me, like, is the viewer's choice, you know, because like that's the idea also. Like today's the title says viewers gift or whatever. I didn't know how to title the stream, but I wanted to imply, to make people understand by the title that your voice matter, right? Your suggestion, what you guys want to see on the show matter. So if you give me a suggestion, if you send me a game, like, I'll try it. I'll definitely showcase it on the show. Whether it's good or bad doesn't matter ultimately. Like, whether the games are good or bad doesn't matter to me ultimately, because that's the point. We want to figure out what's worth playing. If it's not worth playing, we also want to know. Maybe we even want to know it more, right? Because good surprises are great, but bad surprises, not so much. All right, without further ado, let's stop the intro rambling here and focus on what's on the menu. I don't know which one I'm the most apprehensive about, if it's this one, or simply that I'm scared I'm not gonna like this one, you know? Like, I'm curious about what this one is, if I'm being honest. So I think we're gonna go with that second. We're gonna do a little bit of an appetizer, you know, a little something like this one here, or the racing game. I'll keep the racing game for later, because racing game usually are pretty simple, right? It's gonna be easy to figure out what the racing game is. This one I kind of want to know what this is. Like I was saying, of all the backlog benchmark games that we have, this is the most backloggy games. This is from 2012. Like, I bought this pretty much when I created my Steam account, and I guess I didn't like it. My best guess, like, when I think about this game, like, if I close my eyes, I'm like, what do I think about this game? I'm like, I don't think it was good. I don't think it was great. I don't think it was good. Like, I don't have like a good, you know, like, oh yeah, that was great. So I'm ready to be disappointed. Let's find out. Oh boy, do we have like issues even streaming it? I'm gonna try to pay attention to the stream here, the OBS. Oh boy, launching the game made me lose frames. Interesting. That's like a 2012 games. It's running some install script. Okay, because it's old, right? So probably need some help to run. Hey, what's up, Billy? Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Glad to see you too, because we're featuring a game from viewers, a gift I received yesterday. So I'm gonna check that out. I was like, we're gonna wait a little bit, right? We're gonna keep that for like the end. I don't think we can play with a controller. Let's see if we switch this property controller enable. Now that works. Now that works. Okay. All right. Play against the clock. Free mode. Time mode. Well, there's time mode for now. 9 minutes, 6 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't know what it is, and I don't want necessarily to go 9 minutes if it's boring. Let's go 6 minutes so we can go twice maybe if it's good or whatever, or you know, we're gonna figure out. Choose a level. Philip Glass. It's all like Moby. So it's like music. Is it going to be some sort of rhythm game? Huh. Okay, so my video is probably going to get copyrighted as well, but you know, it's just the name of the game, right? Place shapes to create quads. Create quads to gain coverage. Gain coverage to fill the grid. Okay, seems simple. So you need to make quads, and you need to make as many quads as possible to fill the grid. Okay. It's like Tetris, but like, why? Okay, you can make it bigger. Okay. So that's the game. You make points by doing that. And there's little music. I can see why I didn't like it back in the days. I don't think I'm gonna like that. This is kind of, what the fuck am I playing? What is this game, bro? No, we're not making this bigger. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I think I understand the game more than when I played it 10 years ago. Whatever, how long it was, like 2015, it's like 10 years. And then 2017 I played after that. Okay, so I'm trying to fill the whole grid like that. And the music is kind of meh. SMCI earning. I don't know what that is. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. As well as I can. Actually. Gotta do with what you have. Oh boy. So I'm not sure how the game works exactly. What's the point? Do you have like 5 minutes or whatever, how much time I have, like 6 minutes to cover as much as possible? Right, so I have like 4 minutes remaining. I'm supposed to try to do as many of those square thing. It's not working out at all. I need a... Can I have like just a little square, tiny square? No? Yeah, this is not my game, man. I can see the... You know... There's something there. But... I can also understand why it's sitting in my backlog, technically speaking, for... all these years. It wasn't the best experience I've ever had playing games. Jeez. No! Oh, I fucking screwed up. Ah, fuck that, bro. The music is what's killing me right now. Maybe if I had better music in the game, if I could like unlock another level. Maybe the first level was so boring, I never got to unlock the next one, and I was like, man, if I have to deal with this music over and over again, I'd rather not play. I think that's what happened, if I had to guess. That's my first impression of the game. That's, I say first impression, it's like after 10 years, or 8 years, because I got an achievement in 2017. For a total playtime of 15 minutes. I had this for over 20 some years. Well, no, 10. Over 15. $13 years. Right? I had this for over 13 years in my library. So it's that bad. I don't think we can put anything in there, can I? It's like now I have 2 minutes of just wasting my time or some shit. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Yeah, this game is kind of bad. What am I supposed to do with this piece? What do you want me to do with this piece, bro? Yeah, I think you need to cover as much as possible, and the way to cover is to make what they call quads. And to make a quads, you need to make at least something like a 9x9 or something like that. Like a 3x3, I mean. Like 9 area, I don't know. It's bad. And now I have to like wait until some piece disappear to be able to put that down somewhere. I have a minute to wait. The gameplay is just kind of like, ugh. Like this is boring. Like this is plain old boring. What am I doing here? Waiting because I cannot do anything? Oh, wait, you can put them... Oh, I'm stupid. You can do more over what you've already done? So you can cover what you've already covered? Now I'm confused. Well, I mean, through that you can cover maybe the area that you couldn't cover otherwise. I guess that works. In a sense. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, I can admit when I'm wrong, especially when it's a first impression. I was wrong. So the way to cover more is to just cover more. Like that. Right? I understand the game. I almost 15 years later, I finally understand the game. I still don't really like it, but I'm happy that I understand the game now, because I didn't understood back then. And the first game right now, like I was like, I don't understand. What am I supposed to do now? I'm fucked. I have pieces, but I cannot. I could, and there was a way to continue playing. So you know what? Not the worst game, but definitely not good. At least not my taste. I don't know. I had a bad experience. I unlocked a new level though. So now I guess I have a new soundtrack, maybe? A new song, please? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a new soundtrack. It's a new song. But yeah, now that I understand how it works, the game is not as bad as my first impression was. Now I'm like, okay, I see how to play. So now I kind of almost want to play it. Interesting. I mean, that's why we're doing this, right? Oh, now it's too late? Is that what you're saying? Oh, so like there's that line also that goes on, right? Like, the tempo line or whatever you can call it. Oh, shit. Can you stop giving me shit pieces like that? I need a long one. God damn it. I guess we're not doing this. Interesting, though. I can see, you know, the errors of my ways and be like, okay, you know what? It's not the worst puzzle type of game thingy ever. But the first impression as a new player was really bad. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Now I'm getting good at this. I think it's too late, right? Can I add? No, it's too late. I cannot add more. All right, cool little puzzle game that we discover after 15 years. I don't think I'm gonna finish the second round though, just to make the show go faster, right? And I'm already in trouble with the music. I'm sure it was all copyrighted bullshit. But damn, I'm happy I did that. I'm happy I'd added this one title on the list because, like I said, it's kind of like the point of the show, right? We want to go and play the backlog, not necessarily the game we got yesterday, like games that we had for a while, you know, that sits there and like this is already like kind of a good one, like 2023, that's 2 years ago. Like, what the fuck is this anyway? I don't know, but it's sitting in the backlog. But this, bro, this was old. Yikes. So, here, let's put a... I don't know how long I'm gonna talk, you know. So, which one was it? Chime. Chime, oh, what a name, right? I was like... not expecting anything good. As you can tell, my expectations were very, 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 very low. I don't know if it deserves a 3, if I'm being super duper honest. I don't know if it's fun enough, if I'm gonna get into it enough that it's gonna deserve a 3. So for now, I'm gonna leave it at 2 officially. I feel like it's a 2. Like, you have to understand, there's a lot of good games, well made, like super polished, but a polished third is still a polished third. And some games, no matter how good looking and well they play and stuff like that, sometimes they're just not appealing, they're just not super engaging, or like you play them once and that's it, that's all, you're never gonna touch them again. And those kind of games for me are like a 2 out of 5. They're like meh. It's like, okay, maybe if I'm bored and I have nothing else, but like there's better out there. So like it feels more like that what I would describe as a decent game, because this one is kind of polished, like visually, like we're talking about 2012, 2013, whatever, when I bought this game. So it's like it's an old game, right? That's not like published last year by some independent devs. Even if this is an independent dev work, it's an old one from ages ago, and somewhat somehow it looks really good, really polished. So for me, it's close to be a 3. It might increase to a 3 if I play more and I realize that it's not objective, it's just me talking from my bad impression of 10 years ago and my kind of bad impression for the first half of my playthrough today. Maybe it deserves a 3, but I feel like objectively it's kind of a 2. Play card and electricity shutdown. Yeah, I guess there's like a... No, it's kind of a puzzle thing, right? You put your thing on the board. I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yeah. My rating, I'm not ready to give it a 3. I feel like it's not bad, right? It's not a third. It's not what I remember it to be, and how I saw it for most of my life, right? I I'm like, okay, maybe it's not complete caca, but yeah, it's serviceable. Maybe it works, and I might try it again to see if I can actually get to like it. But I'm not gonna put the third here. I was expecting to put the little poop emote here today, but it's not gonna be the poop emote. It got saved from the poop emote because I understood how it works. Like, and that's, it's just kind of like luck, right? If I had the same experience I had in the past and I didn't understood how it works, and I would have still get super bored and disappointed, I would have been, this is an awful game. What the fuck is this shit? Because for like the first 10 minutes, that's how I felt about the game. I was like, nah. All right, so what is it? Is it a puzzle like Tetris? I don't know if Tetris is, because there's like the shape like Tetris. Oh, we have the name for that though. So technically it's still that kind of puzzle, right? You need to put all of those pieces in, as close as possible in a way that fit, there's no empty space. So that's kind of like the same idea of like you have a set space and you need to fit all of those blocks in it. It's not exactly the same, but it's kind of the closest thing to, right? So I know it's P something, polio. It's called Poliomino. So it's a Poliomino game. It's puzzle Poliomino. It worked with a controller, but not with this one. It worked with this controller, like with some help from Steam. And we played it briefly back in the days and today, and we still have like less than 30 minutes of game time or something. I don't know if we ever gonna say that we've played this extensively, because I'm kind of, but I promise you guys, before I uninstall, I'll give it another go. Like, I'll be like, all right, now that it's set in my library correctly and all of that, I'll just, before I install, I'll press play. I'll try to play again and just see if I can actually get to like it. It doesn't look that bad. Maybe there's something there. But yeah, it's puzzle. It's definitely something that it's meant to be played over and over again. It's like some sort of like scoreboard and stuff. So even though you unlock all the boards one by one, so there's like a sequential aspect to it, right? You need to unlock all of the boards by scoring enough in the previous board. So in a way, you could say it's sequential, but like a lot of iterational games that are basically like a little games with a bunch of sequential things, but it's meant to be played over and over again. Sometimes games have multiple aspects to them, right? Like it's not always just one thing, so it's not just iterational, right? It like there's that kind of sequential structure to it. God type of perspective. It's a solo game. I don't think you play that multiplayer, cooperative, or any of that. There's no competition there. Oh, well, you could say competition in terms of like scoring for the leaderboard, but nah. In terms of difficulty, I don't think there was like a um, difficulty selector, right? But there is some sort of like I said, some sort of unlocking through a sequence that you could, you know, it's the progression, and in a way, I almost feel bad saying like it's irrational, because like, yeah, sure, you can play all of the levels multiple times, but maybe all you want is to play the level once and beat the fucking level and move on to the next one and be done with the game by the end. So in a way, it almost feels like a sequential game. And also like in that sense, when it comes to balance, challenge, hardcore, I wouldn't say it's hardcore, but there is definitely a challenge to it. Like you are pressed by time, like a Tetris game. You're under pressure to perform and do it fast and do it now, because you have a timer that goes down. And so like, without saying that it's like literally hardcore, it's at the very least a somewhat challenging game. Like there's a challenge there. They want you to perform, to do certain things in a certain amount of time. And oh, actually, now that I think about it, I'll change that and I'll put it to balance. In the option, you can select how much time you have to complete the task. I would say that's a way to balance things out. So if you want a more challenging experience, you give yourself less time. So it should still be possible, but you have like 3 minutes instead of 9. I guess I was wrong once again. Yeah, Chime is something that I feel like I knew, but I didn't know at all. All right, I'm really glad I did that, because like now it's done. We know what Chime is, and like truly, like for over 10 years, I had this game sort of like way back in the back of my mind, right? It's not like it mattered for me, but I had this experience, and the experience I had was like, I don't know what that game is. And trust me, like that's gonna sound super hyper pretentious, but not understanding something, it's not something super common for me. Like even if I lie to myself or I'm wrong or whatever, I usually come to the conclusion I understand, it's fine. But not knowing, not understanding, I didn't know what that game was, like how it worked, and I hate that feeling of being confused and not knowing, bro. All right, so let's move on to something else here. We have a racing game, we have a gallery shooting, and we have this weird parkour thingy until we get to the dessert here. BioCrisis, I think that one should go fast. I think it's a gallery shooting. The first one was super, super bare bones, super hyper basic, like so simple, in fact, that I have like maybe 15 minutes of game time overall. I don't know. BioCrisis, let me check. BioCrisis. I played 5 minutes, and it says that I beat it. I beat it. I beat the game. 5 minute playtime. I beat the game. 5 minutes. So keep that in mind. This is not going to be a complex game. I think it's going to be very simple. It's going to be just like a gallery shooting, and you shoot stuff, and that's what I'm expecting. I don't think it has the controller support. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, so this is another page that has, because it's a demo, maybe. This is another Steam page that has this bug where you don't have the, it doesn't even tell you if it supports or not the controller. Like, it's kind of probably something that the devs have to do. It's not like on Steam sides, it's on the dev sides. And the devs have to set this page properly to have all the features working. And one of the feature would be to tell you if your controller is supported or not. That game doesn't not tell you. It's a demo. But not all demos are like that. I'm pretty sure I have like other like free stuff or demo. I don't have anything that's installed right now. I'm trying to think about something. This is a free game, right? Like, this is a free game, right? So this is not a demo, but it's a free game, and yet somehow it does tell you it's set up properly. So just to give you an example of what I'm talking about. So let's get into BioCrisis and see. Like I said, I really doubt it's going to work with a controller. It's a gallery shooting. Like, you want to play that with a mouse. But I'm going to test. Doesn't seem to work, at least not by default. So no full controller support. This game contains techno and zombies or something. I mean, if you want me to love the game, like you're selling it to me right now, shoot! I'm shooting. We're gonna try afterwards if it works with a controller, alright? So, we have the campaign here. Love the graphics. The alert has been given. This is an homage to House of the Dead. House of the Dead had like bad voiceover back in the days. I swear this is an homage to House of the Dead. Oh, it's better than the first one, let me tell you this. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so much better than the first one, bro. Oh, hell yeah. This one feels like House of the Dead. The first one was just literally like, I don't even think the camera moves. Oh, maybe I could have shoot the health to have an extra health. I didn't thought about that. No, this wasn't not health. This was like bullets. Okay, it's really hard to react in time, or like to shoot the face alone. It's not easy, at least not with my garbage mouse right now. I think it's probably my mouse, if I'm being honest. Did I shot the guy instead of the zombie? I think I did. Also, this is awesome. I don't know if if you can tell by how much I'm absorbed by the game, but goddamn, this is awesome. I love everything about this, except how hard it is to Like, it's super tight. Like, it's hardcore. It's like you can't miss. Oh yeah, you save someone instead of shooting them. So yeah, also I think if you shoot anything else than the head, it's super inefficient. Like if you shoot the shoulder or whatever, like you're wasting your ammo. This might be one of the best gallery shooting I've played in a while, bro. It's awesome. I won the game. Where's the game? Is it out or is it still in development? I'm gonna find out right after this. Because if it's not on my wish list, we're going to the store page. I'm gonna wish list the shit out of this. Alright, future me, just to explain that there was like a cut during the stream and I miss part of the footage, so I'm gonna try to edit the video as best as I can. But this is gonna be the intermission between the first part and the second part of the stream where, like I said, for some reason twitched out, but my recording also stopped on my PC, so it's not just Twitch. Something happened with my OBS because I only have the first part as a recording. But yeah, I'll figure it out, guys, and we're gonna stitch those two parts together and make a new video with it. Thanks for your understanding. Crisis. Biomanas. No, we haven't featured it. Well, shit. I guess we'll feature it soon. I think I featured it on my channel before I was doing the Backlog Benchmark. I was kind of doing the Backlog Benchmark. I was trying to do, like, play, like, weird games that I had on my library, and there was, like, no show at the time. Like, it's, like, during the past year, just, like, randomly. And I remember playing that in a bunch of demos and stuff, and I saw that earlier today, and I was like, man, if only I could have covered that for the Backlog Benchmark. Now I need to cover this again. Oh, Twitch went down? Well, I guess GG for the recording. Hopefully the recording didn't miss a beat. But thanks for telling me, and I'm glad we're back. But yeah, on that note, BioCrisis. Geez. Okay, so for BioCrisis, in terms of difficulty, I would say it's hardcore. Like, yeah, it's hardcore. Like, it's super tight. Like, you don't have the time to take your breath. And if your mouse sucks or whatever, like if you play in the arcade with like a light gun or whatever, like I don't think this is like an arcade game, it's like a PC Steam stuff, but like this leaves you no room for, you know, error, and it feels good at the same time. It's super tight, but it feels good, and you know, if you like a good challenge, then yeah. It's definitely a God perspective. It's a solo experience. Maybe it could be co-op. I don't know. Here, we were the wrong place here. Wait a second. To start with, we need the line. It's gonna help a little bit see where we are. Not remove the line, but add a line. And the line needs to be thick, and it needs to be this color. There you go. And I fucking put it on the wrong place. Good job. There you go, here. So BioCrisis here. God solo hardcore sequential. I think it's gonna be sequential, yeah. It's all about the combat, that's for sure. And we sure have played it briefly. And we're gonna set all the other ones to play briefly because we expect by the end of the show to play them briefly, right? Oh, I was supposed to check for the controller support. Right. Well, here's a chance to verify that. Controller. I wouldn't recommend playing that with a controller, though. Because if you control the cursor with your joysticks, yeah, I don't know, maybe. Maybe. I wouldn't recommend it. But I guess you can. See, you can. So with Steam input support, you can play this game with a controller. So yeah, Steam controller support. Steam input support, I guess. I just want to see how it feels when you're in game, but I'm not gonna play another round. Oh, you need, okay, it makes sense. Okay, it's definitely playable with a controller. It's not ideal, but you can play. All right, that's what we wanted to know. Does it work with a controller? And it doesn't have full controller support, but with the help of Steam inputs, you can do it. Steam inputs. And it is indeed a gallery shooter like Ghost Squad. And I was not expecting anything special out of it. I had like little expectation in the sense I think I should have put that even lower, if I'm being honest. I should have probably put that like at 2. Yeah, if I'm being honest, this is not properly set. It should have been like a 2. I was not expecting much. Not so much 3, like no expectation. I was kind of expecting it to be kind of bad because the first game was kind of bad. It was very, very bare bones, super minimalistic. Like I said, I beat the game in 5 minutes. So um, like officially this one though, I would say like the demo is worth a 4. The full game, if it's not riddled with bugs, the full game will be a 5. Hands down, no hesitation. I'm telling you, the full game is gonna be absolutely amazing. But as it stands, there was at least 2 bugs that I noticed during my playtime with it. So it's it's a demo. I'll still give it a 5, even though you know, and I'll give it a heart. I liked it. That's for sure. Really, really liked it. Like holy jeez. We have this problem here. Copy, paste, format only. There you go. And that's about it for BioCrisis. We're done here. Let's go. Let's move on to the next one. All right. So we have racing game, the Grapple Hoops thing. I think the most interesting games are going to be this and that. So we're going to just clear things out and figure out what kind of racing game is this exactly. Is it good? And what type of racing game? Is it like something? What? I'll have to exit that maybe from my stream or whatever. I don't want you guys to steal my keys. I don't think you can, but still, that's fucked up. Why is it? I think it's an actual super duper old game. Can we run it like that? 16 bits. Wait. No. 32 bits. Yeah, I had 32 bits, bro. Full screen NTLI. Yeah, sure. You need to select something. Oh boy. You know what? It's not. It's fine. Let's try. Let's try. This game, it might be because the Steam page, the reviews, was saying something about like this game was like, you know, back in the days was like the game, right, or something, and I was like, okay, so I'm curious to see how good it was. Oh, this looks a bit advanced. We're not shitting here. Okay. No, the throttle and brake are like that? No. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. This is like if I play with a keyboard. I hate that fucking shit. How do I make it like not like that? Okay, it's a bit loud. It's a bit loud. I really have a problem with how they set up the throttle and brake. Yeah, no, I love that. I don't have any problem with that. My problem is that I don't want to use gas and brake like that, bro. Can't you understand that? Can't you understand that one distinction? Like, if you put that on the other joystick, like, hell yeah, let's go. I want my gas and brake here. Cool. I used to play Gran Turismo 1 like that. No problem. I don't want it on the same fucking joystick that I steer with. That's what I don't want. That's the problem. That's the big problem right now. I don't know how to fix this. Steer left and right, accelerate, brake. Okay, no, so that's the brake. And we want the gas here. So I can actually... Yeah, that's way better. Way better. Fixed. The clutch, I don't think I'm gonna play manual, so I don't think I care about the clutch. I mean, I'm not gonna play manual today. I'll keep it automatic for now, if I can. If I can't, then I'm fucked. Clutch. Let's say I work with a clutch. Each time I press the clutch, it would be A, I guess. And then I can go up and down with X and Y, maybe. Shift up. Do I want to shift up like that, or do I want to shift up? I want to shift up like that. Shift down. I'm not sure about neutral. Why do I need that? Do you know, Billy, why would I need neutral, and what's neutral? Like, just put me on the neutral, just like no gear, just on the neutral. Speed limiter. Once again, I'm not sure why I would want to use the speed limiter. Force. So this game, if you have a like if you're a player like you, Billy, with the steering wheel and all of that, you can probably adjust all your steering wheel and all of that shit super duper in detail. So that game, even though it's old, could be interesting. Oh, okay. Rumble joystick wheel. Okay, can I just play now? So it works with a controller, but the controller doesn't work in the menu. That's a big letdown for me. I really fucking hate that shit when it happens, but it happens. Driving school, single player practice, time trial, open practice maybe. Just want to get a feel for the game, right? I'll do the career, whatever, if I want to play the game later. Continue. Okay. So this one is going to be a sim. I'm gonna just make a wild guess here, but I'm gonna say this is gonna fall in the category of what I call Gran Turismo, which is not the right way of calling it because Gran Turismo was not that realistic, but it's in that category of racing game that is like actual racing sim where it's not just like, you know, arcade and shit like that. It looks super duper realistic. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Whoa, the thing was breaking for me. I was not even breaking, the game was breaking for me. That's something I don't want. But, alright. The steering is a bit sensible, maybe, but... I'm a good driver. So, okay, so you can confirm that it's actual good good sim, like it's also like the actual tracks. I need to remember that I'm not playing Need for Speed. This is not Need for Speed, bro. You can just not wing it. You need to drive a little bit. Oh boy. But am I pleased with what I see right now? Yeah. For an old game, this is freaking dope. Oh my god. Our time doesn't count for this. There's no way we've crossed the... Like, we're gonna get a penalty for that. And I would be curious to play that with like a steering wheel though. And yeah, there's some sort of system that make my car slow down or brake automatically. Like, it's like if you're too dumb to realize that you're supposed to brake, it's gonna brake for you. It's like, are you blind or stupid? We don't care. We're gonna help you survive, cause like, bro. Just play iRacing instead. You know, iRacing, the game itself is often like $5 or something like that. Like I'm guessing you need to like buy like the subscription or DLC or whatever, so like it's why it's costing more. But like the base game iRacing, I think I've seen it on Steam for like $5, if I'm not crazy. I don't know if there's like an amount of laps or what, or if I'm just free to like go around the tracks forever, or like how does it work exactly. But I think after that lap, I'm gonna stop. I get a good feel of the game. I know what it is. It's definitely a very accurate sort of speak sim for its age. It aged kind of freaking well, bro. Like this is good. Like this is good. And I love the minimalistic HUD here. There's like nothing. I don't see anything. The only thing I see is like on my HUD, on my, on my actual dashboard in the car. It's awesome. I love it. Yeah, pretty cool. Like I paid like $2 for this shit. Like I don't think it cost me anything. It's crazy. And I can see why people love this back in the days. Like it has like a good reputation. New fastest lap. I I bet because like my lap sucks. How do I stop though? How do I pause? There's no pause menu. Hide menu, autopilot on. Autopilot on. Oh, that's the control switch to AI. Wait a second, what? You go in the pits when you're done, you go in the pit. Makes sense. Makes sense. If you're free to just ride around to do time trials just to get a better time, and when you're done, you go in the pits. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. And now we can have the AI drive for us. Interesting. So if you want to have a lesson because you're not sure how to drive the track or something, I don't know. I don't know why you would watch the AI drive for you, but now my controller does not work anymore. What? No, no, no. But yeah, leave track. Good game, good game. How do I quit exit? You were kidding. Well, I thought you were serious. It would have made sense, bro. I would have not been surprised if it's like a common mechanic in simulator game. Just made sense to me. I believed you instantly. I believed you without even thinking, bro. It made sense. GTR2 FIA GT Racing Game is a classic racing game. For some reason, okay, I was like, for some reason, I already put the difficulty. No, I didn't. Difficulty, I would say this is gonna be hardcore, okay, because it's a sim. It's not like racing, like a casual. It's not an arcade type of thing. Like this is hardcore, bro. This is the real deal, as real as it can get. So yeah, I love that shit. Following, I don't even know if you can see your car. It's by default immersive. By default, the game puts you in the car because that's how you should play a goddamn racing game. Sorry, that's my feeling about racing games. You should be in the racing seat. Um, like you should see through the eyes of the driver. I mean, there's some games that are kind of okay when you see your car, but I'm not a big fan. Like I always compare that to like somebody actually racing in an actual race, right? Or somebody playing with a fucking little toy. It's like you're playing with your little toy, you control your little toy. Fuck that. No. I hate that shit. It's not why I play games. Um Irrational traveling, that's definitely what we're doing in this game. The controller didn't work at first, I think. Right? Let me check to be sure that I'm not making shit up. BioCrisis. Oh, maybe I'm making shit up. Maybe the controller worked instantly. Controller? It did. It did. It did. It did. Wrong. Also, racing Need for Speed? Wrong. It's not like Need for Speed at all. Is it Gran Turismo that I have right now? No, it's not Gran Turismo. What do I have? What's the name of my folder? Cigar Time. What's the name of my folder right now? I forgot to put some music here. Racing game. What's my racing game simulator thing that I have? What's the name? Gran Turismo, I think that's what I call it. Like I said, it's a bad way of describing it, but at the same time, to me, it makes sense because back in the days, Gran Turismo was the closest thing that we had to a simulator. It was still arcadey, but it was kind of close to a sim, right? You had like all your damage and wears on your tires and stuff like that. Like you could go do like I don't know how many laps, like 80s, 80, 100 laps or whatever. And at some point you had to stop by the pit to change your tire and get your gas and all whatever. Like you needed to take care of your car. It was like a simulation as as much as you could have on PlayStation 1. So I guess Gran Turismo is going to be the name for now, but think about Project Cars, Assetto Corsa, all a bunch of games that I need to actually play more because I barely touch them. Grid is actually not so much. I don't think is there damage in Grid? Oh yeah, there is damage in Grid, right? That's why you can kind of go back in time. Yeah, there's that mechanic of going back in time in some of the Grid. At least one of the Grid, you have this ability to go back in time. And but it has damage, so it's somewhat of a sim. So yeah, this folder probably needs some checkup, verify that the games actually belong in there, like the Dirt Rally. And those here might actually kind of be different type of game, like rally type of. I think I had a folder called Rally something. Rally. No. I thought I did. I should have. Maybe I used to, and I put it all here. I don't know. With the realistic type of racing game. So yeah, I guess for now, as a working title, so to speak, we're gonna call that Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo. I think that's how you spell it. So Gran Turismo racing game, and in terms of rating, when I saw the graphics and when I saw like the reviews and what people were saying on the page itself, like if you go on Steam page for the game we just played, right, where oops this game here, if we go on the Steam page, very positive, 2006, and the people talking about it, the way they were talking about it, and here, the Steam version of the game does not come stuck with Ferrari, Porsche car. This is licensing issue. It's Steam not trying to screw you over. However, you can easily return to your game by updating the install the no CD patch. All right, so there's a workaround for something that has to do with licensing. That's not what I saw. I remember coming here in the review somewhere and reading, or maybe I read the review of the other games from the same series. View, I guess maybe the original game. The original game has mixed review and was saying go get the second one or something, like buy GTR 2, better game with more content. I just bought this game and downloaded it and tried to load it, play, and it doesn't work. And so yeah, there's like, because of that, I didn't bought the original game and just went straight to the second game, and maybe I'm gonna get Legend later. But the original game apparently has some issues working on US version of Windows, I think. Anyways, classic game. Like Billy was saying earlier, he knows people who played it. You know, it's good. It's very good. So when it comes to rating here, I was expecting a 4. By today's standards, I don't even know if I could give it like bad. Like, it's still amazing. I would give it a 5 even by today's standard. It's over 10 years old, and it worked and felt absolutely divine. Like it felt great. Graphically, I can admit that it doesn't have the shine, the ooh effect of like the newer games of like 2025, right? But beyond the shiny graphics stuff, like when it comes to raw mechanic and feel, and like the sound of the engine, the feel of the racing and everything, it was top-notch experience. So yep, I think we're done here with GTA 5. We've done the difficulty. Yep. All right, next game, Grapple Hoops. This one, I'm somewhat apprehensive in the sense that I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I'm gonna get confused and lost for a few minutes here, guys. It's probably gonna be weird. Can I play with a controller? It doesn't appear as the game support a controller. Not supported. Controller enable. Go back here. Classic grappling gun unlock. Nice. Controller still doesn't work. I have some allergies right now. My nose is tickling. Give me a second. All right, so we cannot play this with a controller, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be some sort of parkour type of thing. I don't know what I put as a like my prediction for what the game might be. I don't remember what I put there, but mask, unmask, okay, sure. RK8R100, sure. New boss has arrived. Click here to dunk on the boss. Single player. Just gonna go on, try to figure out what's going on. Complete the tutorial. You can check and change the key binding. Okay, I love the music. Hold and release the attack button. So I think this is some White Bat Studio music that I listen always on YouTube, like the free streaming music that I'm listening to usually. I think that's the same creator. I'm not sure. Like the music sounds super familiar. Okay, landing. Okay. Press and hold the grapple to fire. Use the grappling hook. Raising above, in this case, the ceiling, grapple hook is mostly used to swing around and gain speed, not to pull. Okay. All right. We went too far up, and we died somehow. And we're forced to start over again? The fuck? Okay, we're gonna try that thing again. Also, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. I need to go check something. It's gonna take a second. All right. Give me a second here. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Q to recall the ball. I don't know why you want me to recall the ball. Okay, so this time we need to be careful not to go too far high. Oh yeah, this is White Bat for sure. I can recognize that music anytime. Okay, that's kind of weird. Bro. Climb up. What the fuck, bro? Why are you so handicapped? Damn, bro. The movement is like both good and bad. Like here, why am I stuck? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you couldn't design this? Like, you couldn't test this? Like, nobody tested this? Nobody realized that it was not done correctly? It was not working well? Like, for real. That's not normal, bro. Not in your introductory level, like, not in your fucking tutorial, whatever bullshit this is, right? Like, come on, man. You can do better. But the game is actually exactly what I thought it was, which is parkour. It's one of those games like, there was this Ghost White or whatever, like the it's all white everywhere. Ghost something, I don't remember the name. But there's a bunch of those games around where it's parkour. It's all about doing crazy stuff. Dunk. Dunkometer. Okay, how am I supposed to dunk though? The fuck is happening here? Practice. Practice what? Getting shot at? Practice getting shot at? That's what you want me to practice? Oops. It's such a weird game. I don't understand what they want me to do to dunk exactly. What do they expect? They want me to dunk? That's gonna be crazy. Let's try. Oh, okay. Give me another chance. I think I get it. My problem here is bad mouse. I really need to stop playing with that mouse when I play games that require precision. I need to use my old G something mouse from Logitech. The one that's plugged. I need that mouse. It's way more precise than this one. But I guess I understand what they mean. It's a bit late to shoot now. Alright, I'm not sure what's the point though. Quit to menu. Single player. Campaign. Let's try to figure out what the game is about. Let's try to play a level. Also, the music is amazing because it's white bat music. Like when my stream starts, how many times have you heard that music when my stream starts? Wait, how do I dunk in this one? This one is inside. I need to find a way to get inside. It's such a weird game with a weird concept. I don't understand why there's a guy shooting at me. Like, what does this guy want? And how do I defend myself against somebody who wants to shoot at me with the basketball? This is one of the weirdest games I've ever played in my life. And I've played a lot of games. Piece of shit. No! This has to be one of the wackiest game I've played ever. What is this? It's like super hot. Mixed with, I don't know, a bunch of nonsense. Do they stay down or they come back up? How do I get in? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Do I love this game? Yes. Do I understand what it is? I'm not sure. That's not gonna count. How am I gonna do this? There you go. GG. Give me a second here. I lost my last night my chat somehow. All right. I'll check the next level, but I probably won't finish it. But you know, objective score on all hoops. Oh yeah, we got each other somehow. I got him, he got me. It's fine. Let's go. I mean, the music couldn't be better, though. Gotta tell you that. Why did I miss? Okay, this game is cool. I gotta tell you this. I am convinced now. This game is pretty cool. I was not convinced at first. I was like, ugh. Shut up. Oh shit. Gotta control yourself, because if you go in the red, you're dead. Shut up, yo. It's gonna feel weird though to listen to my music into a game. Like in my head, that's like my normal music of everyday music of like me streaming or me just listening to music. And I'm like, what is my music doing in a game? It's not my music, it's everybody's music. It's copyrighted free music. That's what it is. So yeah, it's like Lovely Planet, right? That's the name of the game. So Ghost Runner, basically. It's a Ghost Runner game. There you go. Ghost Runner. I think my folder is called Ghost Runner now. Let me check. Dunk on 10 enemies. You know what? I was not expecting to like this game at all. I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? I'm still like, what the fuck is this, bro? But, man, is it puzzle? Where did I put that? I think must have put that in traveling here. Ghost Runner. Where's Ghost Runner? Ghost Runner was pretty open, I guess. Where's Ghost Runner? Oh, I still have a few here that are not in the actual, like, interesting. I still don't know where Ghost Runner is. It's right here. And it's already in the Ghost Runner. Dude, I already put it in the right category. Why am I looking for it and wondering what it is? Yeah, this is a Ghost Runner game. This is a parkour type of first-person view parkour type of game. Like similar to those games. And for some reason, Lovely Planet is not in here. Weird. Why is Lovely Planet not in here? Where is Lovely Planet? Lovely. It's in void here. This is not technically parkour, but I can understand what's the relation though. But those games are way more that similar to what we just did. It's not exactly parkour, but it's kind of like parkour, I guess, in many ways. And you have to go and shoot a bunch of stuff, kind of like what we did with the basketball, right? You got a bunch of target, and the goal is kind of to just get that and to exit afterwards. This one is actually like kind of a race to the exit, like Puss Void and High Heel. So I can see why I put them in a different one. And to me, it feels wrong right now to not have them in the same folder. But yeah, this is what it is. And speaking of White Bat music, hello. Oh, it's between two tracks, but this is the same kind of music we just heard in the game, because this is White Bat. Right? This is the same kind of music. So, where is it? Grapple Hoops. In terms of balance or whatever, I would say challenging. I don't remember seeing difficulty settings, and the game sure has a challenge. I don't know if I would say hardcore, but it's close. It's definitely not on the easy side, but it's fun. I had a good time with this. I think I had no controller support, right? I think that was the big thing with this one. We had no controller support. Oh yeah, and I put it here for some reason. I put it in puzzle, platformer, portal, which is not far from it, but it's not exactly it. Oh, we had a bot. I was wondering what's happening. Like, I saw from the corner of my eyes, I saw activity in the chat, but I never saw activity in the actual chat here. And I was like, why did I hallucinate something in the chat? Wasn't there something in the chat? Oh yeah, there was. Be gone, bot. So this is Ghost Runner. Do I have Ghost Runner? No, I have Ghost Squad. I'll add Ghost Runner and Parkour, because those we definitely need. Ghost Runner. And here we're gonna make Parkour, because I think it's not a category yet. Parkour, which is gonna be the same when we transition. There you go. So this one, Parkour, and this is a Ghost Runner. There you go. Ghost Runner Parkour. Now, for the rating, as you can tell, I was not expecting much. I was like, this is going to be confusing. It's kind of like, what the fuck is this? I'm still kind of like on the, what the fuck is this? But with a smile. I'm like, wow, what? That game was fucked up weird. But it was fun. It was fun, and I'm curious to see more of it. So I don't know how much I'm gonna play out of it, but it is definitely a good game on the good side of things. In terms of objective rating and everything, I want to go with a 4 for now. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'll have to change my mind and adjust it to a 5. But my first impression was very, very, very good. There was not much wrong with it, honestly. I might have issues running the game. That's what you're saying. Okay, we're gonna find out in a few minutes. So 5-star, maybe. Part of me kind of want to give it a 5 just because I was like, I don't think I've seen anything very wrong with it at all. It seems to be pretty top-notch, but I'm not sure it would appeal to that many people. So maybe because of that, it's not a 5. I don't know. In my heart, it is. In my heart, I had a good time with it, and I have no hesitation of giving it a 5. Objectively speaking, I don't know how to put it into words, but I feel like there's something holding it back. But it might just be because I haven't spent enough time with it. Maybe if I play more, I'll be like, oh, well, okay. Here's a reason why it's not a 5-star. The music is free copyrighted music from my favorite YouTube channel when it comes to music, White Bat Studio. So like the music is amazing, but it's music that I hear every day. So it doesn't have its original soundtrack. And for a lot of people, that won't be an issue because for most people, they don't listen to that. I was about to say crap. Yeah, that crap. I'm listening to crap. That crap music you're hearing right now, that's my music that I love. I listen to that shit every day. Not everybody listen to that every day. So when they play the game, they won't be like, oh, what the fuck is that soundtrack? Why does it sound so generic? Well, to me, it sounds way too familiar. That's probably the reason why I don't know how to put it into words, but there's a little something about the game that, I can put my finger on it, but it's not a 5. But it's great. If it had its original soundtrack, it probably would be closer to be a 5 out of 5. But it's good. It's really good. Let's get to Rosenkreuzstilette. What I have no idea how to pronounce this. That game, which was a gift we received yesterday from our good friend here, a good viewer, loyal viewer, longtime viewer and follower, Billy. Where's my benchmark thing? Here. It's called Rosenkreuzstilette, and it's supposed to be some sort of Mega Man-like, I think. We'll find out, and we'll figure out if it's worth playing or not, if we like it or not. Now I kind of like go into like I feel like I have to like it, so hopefully I get to actually like it. Why is it spawning on the wrong monitor, looking like that? What a start. Are we gonna get a full screen experience here? Let me see. For me right now, it doesn't look too bad. You know what? You can see everything. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Sometimes I make like crazy effort to make you see full screen. I think the way it's showcased right now on my stream, it looks fine. You can see the whole screen. My camera doesn't hide it, so it's fine. In the options, yeah, well, okay, it seems that it has full controller support, which, oh yeah. Speaking of options, full screen, 32 bits. Well, everything is already, unless I can refresh rate, I guess, change the refresh rate. Windows size, it's fine. Maybe no, it's 100% like that. It's fine. If I make it bigger, it's gonna stretch out my screen. Return to title. Oh yeah, it would suck with keyboard, but people play games with keyboards all the time and they like it. I don't. I don't. Okay, prologue, stage select. Let's do the prologue. Let's watch it. Lily, hey, it's a dragon. A dragon, huh? That's not something you see every day. That's Spiritia speaking. Are you scared? Nah, dragons may look vicious, but they're really quite gentle and wise. They're just misunderstood. At least that's what Fru tells me. Fur? I'm not sure. You just can't stop bringing her up, can't you, Tia? Huh? You think so? I can't help it. I've known her the longest out of everyone in RKS. She's like a sister to me. But you're the only real friend I've ever had. It's not fair just because she's got to know you first. Don't worry, Lily. You're like a sister to me, too. Hehehe. I'm Tia, little sister. Oh boy. You're just trying to pull a fast one on me. Come on, Lily. You know that's not true. I wouldn't have been able to enjoy myself these past few months if you hadn't been here with me. Hehehe. Yeah. Good girl. Still, I never thought I'd see a dragon all the way out here. Why's that? This forest is their home too, you know? As far as they're concerned, humans are the outsiders around here. Sorry. You're right. There's nothing human in these parts outside the Imperial training grounds. Oh, that's right. You're an Imperial instructor. That's right. It's been 6 months since I last saw the others. How have they been doing while I was away? Yeah, you're homesick, aren't you? A little, yeah, but I'll be fine as long as you're here with me. Besides, I'll get to see the others soon enough. That girl you mentioned, Iris, was it? Will you be leaving with her? Yeah, she's coming to pick me up. I hope she didn't miss me too much. Knowing her, she probably didn't tell the Count that she was coming to meet me. Her father, huh? Wasn't he a really important guy? I'm sorry I'm gonna say that, but like, who gives a flying fuck about the story right now? What the fuck is this story? Why is there so much story and lore? Can I just like Mega Man my way out of this? Pew pew, please. Her father, huh? Wasn't he really important guy? Yeah. Count Michel Ziblin. Practically a father to all of us in RKS. I mean, I had the choice to select stage and not do the prologue, right? I chose to do the prologue. It's pretty long, I would skip. Are you serious? It's that long? It's that long for real? I don't like her. She's going to take you away. Lily, don't be like that. She's a good kid. She's remarkably mature for her age, too. But, Lily, I'm glad I mean so much to you, but that's no reason to start hating anyone. I don't want to see you acting like that. You're a good girl, Lily. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I get it. I'm sorry. There we go. Little girl, Lily. Good girl, Lily. Come on, Tia. Quit teasing me. Good girl. But really, Tia, I don't want you to go. You really are my best friend. I'm sorry, but I have to. I'll come back to see you, I promise. Oh, I know. You can just take me with you. Huh? I'm happy to feel you feel that way, but you are sure it's all right? The other fairies weren't particularly thrilled when you told them about me. That's true, but I want to see the world outside. Humans are neat. I know what you mean, but you need to take the time to think this through properly. Aww. Well, we're finally here. Let's sleep on it and talk this over some more in the morning. No, I don't want you to talk some more in the morning. Shut the fuck up. You've talked enough. Let's get into some action now. Iris, you stayed up for me? Welcome back, Tia. Thanks, it's good to be back. And a good evening to you too, Miss Fairy. Grr. Come on, Lily. Good evening. Indeed. Something's not right here. Eek! Iris! That dragon, but why? Let me try talking to him. No good, it's like he can't even hear me. No way, it's someone controlling him? Is someone controlling him? Hey, hold it. What? Lily? Iris, our pendant. Not again. This place is under attack. I have to go after them. I love that. At the end, like that was like we're playing Mega Man, and like the way you spawn here. Oh, this is cool. Why is there like a that star thing? Oh boy. Well, it sure does feel like fucking Mega Man, bro. Okay, continue. I pressed something that paused the game somehow. Okay, that's the okay. That's what I press. I get it now. All right, this is definitely like Mega Man. Why do you climb there? I don't know. So you're going around shooting crosses and charging with your little Star of David or whatever it's called. Yeah, okay. What a game. There's a bit of like a... It's a weird religious subtext. Besides that though, the gameplay wise, it's pretty cool. Like the only thing I don't like about the game so far is not the gameplay, it's the everything else besides the gameplay. Like the fact that you're shooting crosses and charging with the star. I'm not a big fan. The whole prologue thing at the beginning was like, was that really necessary? But when it comes to pure gameplay, this is Mega Man. I like Mega Man. So it has good gameplay. It has that. Alright, let's see if we can actually reach the first boss. That would be cool. Alright, it's not gonna be... Well, it's the prologue boss, I guess, right? I was about to say, like, it's not one of the actual boss, like one of the 8 you choose when you play a Mega Man, because I'm guessing it's gonna be like one of those, like, choose your own adventure type of thing, right? Lily! Tia, sorry I couldn't keep up. Oh, for the you talking about for the slide? Also, why is your last reply? What happened to your last reply where you don't have the sword for some reason? That was weird. You lost your moderator badge for a second. The fuck was that? Yeah, like in Mega Man. Yeah, it's Twitch being weird, yeah. The forest, our home, everything's on fire. Couldn't do anything. You shouldn't push yourself right now. Rest in my cross. Alright, thank you. It's about time you showed up, Tia. Fro, you're here, thank goodness. Freudia. Okay, so Fro for Freudia, short for it. Okay. We've got a situation here. I don't know who or what we're up against, but I do. You do? Of course. You know them well yourself, the Empire's one and only magic user strike force. Bro, please don't even joke about. This is no joke. RKS is responsible for the attack, and I am in command of this operation. Wait, what? Why? Today marks the day of our independence. Under the watchful eyes of Count Michael Zeppelin, RKS has severed its ties to the Empire. And sorry we were unable to brief you beforehand. Given the circumstances, I thought I should bring you up to speed myself. I don't understand, Fro. The Count did what? And the rest of you... Oh my god, my nose is driving me insane. Just went along with it. Libya accepted. Our decision was unanimous. The others are infiltrating the Empire's lifeline as we speak. Then, what about Iris? Iris, the Count's daughter, is in protective custody. She's alright? Thank goodness. That's one less thing to worry about, at least. Tia, hasn't it ever bothered you? That those born with power are used as puppets by those born without? We should have the right to govern our own destinies. But to go this far? There was no other way. As far as the Empire is concerned, we are abominations. Resolving our differences peacefully would never have been an option. That's just not right. Now then, Tia, will you join me in creating a new world? A new world? We destroyed a forest for that. It was the fairies' home. So? That is none of our concern. So, I was wrong about the story being kind of bad. The story is actually pretty good. A good story here. This isn't right, Fro. This has to be a mistake. There is no time. The Count has authorized the use of force should you refuse to cooperate. Is that a threat? It is if you choose it to be. I can't believe what I'm hearing. This is wrong. This is all wrong. Bro, I can't let this happen. Tia, are you serious? I'll make you and the others come to your senses. I see. How disappointing. I shall show you the folly of your decision. Yeah, let's see about that, bitch. I don't want to press that button. Shut up, game. Damn it, bro. I hope I have a few lives because I think I understand what to do, but I fucked up. As stubborn as ever, I see. Sooner or later, you shall regret this foolishness. Wait, Fro. I can't let them get away with this. So, instead of like Mega Man having to fight Dr. Wily's, in this one, it's like the other Mega Man, so to speak, decided that they wanted to be free and not be slaves anymore, and decided to rebel against their master. And you're like, but what you're doing is wrong. Like you're not just like try to get your freedom. You're burning the forest. You're trying to, you know, fuck everything up just because you want your freedom. That's like I can't let that happen. So like you go against your own sisters, whatever. Pretty good. The story I was really not convinced at first, but yeah, potential. The hour on our return shall arrive in due time. No child of man can escape the ends of fate. Daistanieli or something like it. This is like another language. And the password system, like in the old Mega Man games, dude. And yeah, we have the menu here. Dude, that girl, wait. This girl looks way too young, bro. This looks like a character from an actual, like, old NES game. Like, that's a cool design. Once again, looks a bit young. But, you know, that's their culture, right? They like them young in Japan. Oh, that's Frugia. That's the one we just fought. Alright, let's try this one, or maybe this one here. Big Rack Girl. Let's go for the Big Rack Girl. I don't know what's happening with the controls, but there's something that press. Oh my god, it's if I press the left joystick, if I press the left joystick, it opens the stupid menu. Fuck that shit. I need to disable that. Whatever option do that. I don't want that. This is bad. It means that each and every time I'm going to go and panic a little bit with my joystick and press on my joystick, it's going to do that. I can't play the game like that. I'm going to press that joystick all the time. I need to disable that shit somehow. Oh, you remap the button? Yeah, okay, so I'll check that out because fuck that. Wait. Oh. I was like, maybe there was a way to go this way. Probably not. I gotta say, the game is pretty good. It feels like Mega Man. Kinda looks like Mega Man. And that, like that mechanic here. If you try to jump here, the water makes you too heavy, slow you down so you cannot jump high enough. You need to jump like that. That's super neat. Like, wow. Good mechanics right there. Oh, if we had the weapon, we could destroy the block, I guess. And the question is like, can we go where the water go? Or is it gonna kill us? Probably gonna kill us. Oh, this is literally Mega Man. This is from Mega Man game, though. This is another... Yeah, I guess most enemies are gonna be Mega Man reskins. Give me a break. Alright, so... my first impression was actually kind of bad. And I'm glad I had this bad first impression because as I kept on playing, it kept on getting better. Not bad. Save replay? No. Want to quit? Yes. I don't want to save replay. What do you mean save replay? That's weird. You can save your replays. Interesting. It's interesting feature. All right. So, where's my mouse? Okay, mouse is back. So, Rosenkreuzstilette. In terms of rating, I had actually no expectation. So I was not expecting it to be bad, nor was I expecting it to be good, because I've been disappointed in the past. I've played similar Mega Man game. Some have been kind of good, some have been very bad, so I didn't know which one this one was going to be. Although I knew that the reputation was good, but like I said, I was scared to be disappointed because, you know, Billy, if you're listening, you gave it to me, so I wanted to like it. I didn't want to, dislike it. And getting into it, at first, the gameplay was super solid, but the story and, the weird religious stuff, I was not super into it because of that. But now I'm starting to get more into it because of that. Like, I think having this religious aspect and having a good story and everything, like, I want to know more about the story. I want to see where this goes. Like, I'm intrigued, actually intrigued by the story, as I was not at all at first. So yeah, in terms of gameplay, the gameplay is absolutely stellar. It's like a Mega Man game. It works perfectly. I have nothing to say wrong about the gameplay. My only problem would be like two things that holds it back. Two things that makes it closer to be a 4 than a 5. I would say it's the religious stuff and the fact that it's a bunch of little girls that looks way too young, right? Like, I know there's a demographic for that. I don't think that I'm the demographic for that. Kind of put me uncomfortable a bit, but I like the game. The game was good. Solid gameplay. So because of that, I would say it's kind of, maybe it's average, but for me it's a little bit above average. It's Mega Man, for fuck's sake. Like, there's nothing average in Mega Man. Mega Man is good gameplay, okay? It's definitely solid gameplay. And what makes me uncomfortable about the game might actually be exactly what appeals to other people. Like other people would be like, "Oh hell yeah, there's little girls in there," right? So what I don't like, other people will actually like. So I will not hold and take points away from it. I will try to be as objective as possible and give it a 4 instead of giving a 3, because if I give it a 3, I feel like I'm too harsh. Like I'm like taking away all the good things just because I want to be critical. And it's like, how about you keep your opinion to yourself and you keep it to be objective? And objectively, the game is solid. Personally, I'll put it more at a 3. Unfortunately, like I said, young girls, two young girls, like I know the Japanese culture and all of that, but I don't like that. Like I like my woman to be woman, not girls, not babies, for fuck's sake. So that's the negative. But for all the positive, I almost want to give it a 4 because I love the whole premise of like the other girls are seen as abomination. What are they exactly? Are they like Mega Man in the Mega Man universe? They're like they are robots. What are they in this? Are they like spiritual being? Are they robots? Are they what are they exactly? Why are they seen as abomination? Why do they rebel besides, just rebelling to rebel and be like, hey, we want our freedom and stuff? Like, I want to know more about that world, about the lore. And I love Mega Man, so I want to play more just to see if I can beat Mega Man, right? It's a good challenge. So in that sense, yeah, I almost want to give it a 4. Not exaggerating. I almost want to give it a 4, even though I'm not super comfortable with the age of the protagonist in there. Yeah, I'll give it a heart. Full controller support. That's another thing that's holding it back, where I almost want to, you know, give take away points from it. Like, yes, it has full controller support, but the default controllers mapping fucking sucks, bro. Why would you put that on the joystick? That fucking sucks. So once again, if I try to be really, fair, objective, that was not a good feature. But the fact that it has not first, but third party, full controller support, like whatever controller you play, it plays, that I like. So that's a good point for it. Uh, how does the game work? Combat, definitely about combat. It's emergent. You have the classic Mega Man type of thing, and not only you can choose which one you're gonna do first, but I've seen, like in Mega Man 2 and other Mega Man, it might have even be a thing in Mega Man 1. I don't know, but Mega Man 2 and up for sure. Most stages were meant to be revisited or at least visited at a time where you had the weapon to actually take advantage of the things that you can collect in that level. But I think even if you beat the level, you can just go back and do the thing. So that my point is, like, you can handle the game the way you want. Like, you're free to go. So that's why it's not sequential or stuff like that. It's definitely emergent. Obviously, you're following your character. I don't think you're going to play that co-op or competition. And without saying that it's hardcore, right? You don't have only one life. You have a life system. You have a continuous system and all of that stuff. It's close to be hardcore, though. I'll put it challenging, but part of me is like, I think most people, when they think Mega Man, they think hardcore. Or at least challenging, right? Like, it's not just like another run and gun type of thing. Metroid, in this case, it's like the structure is a bit reminiscent of Metroid. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it to challenging. I think it's doable. I think a Mega Man game, when you understand, when you know the patterns for the bosses, for example, like the first boss we saw, where she throw like icicles or whatever at me. It was not easy, but it was not super hard. Like you could understand the pattern quite easily and figure it out. Like after 2 or 3 attempts, you should be able to beat it if you're careful and you pay attention and you respect, the fact that you can get killed easily and stuff like that. Like if you understand what a Mega Man game is, it's not impossible. So I wouldn't put it to hardcore. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be why I put it to challenging instead of hardcore. But it's close to be hardcore. All right. It's getting super warm. I don't know what it is, but I feel literally I don't feel well right now. I don't know what it is. I have like nausea. I feel bad right now. And I think it's because of the heat. That's really fucked up. All right. Now, we have 5 games. Of all the 5 games tonight, was there one game that really stand out and like I would like to play more and see more or whatever? Like which one steal my heart? I'll tell you that Grapple Hoops is almost that. It's like this close to be it. It's like a honorable mention, you could say, right? It's good second place. Grapple Hoops was unique. I'm gonna almost for sure play more of it. Like I'm curious to see how far I can get. Like it's an interesting premise. It's absolutely original compared to most games. And you know what? In some ways it almost deserved to win. I don't know if you know what? Because, okay, let me put it this way. BioCrisis right now is the one that I want to say that steals my heart, but I'm not sure I want to give it to it because the demo clearly has some bugs and it's just a demo, right? As opposed to Grapple Hoops, who's like the full release game and it's so original and unique. I feel bad not giving it to it. But as always, I always give that trophy to the game that really excites me the most. And if I'm being honest, I feel Grapple Hoops deserve to win, but it's not the one that I'm gonna play when I press stop, close the stream, and go back to the games and actually play them. The one that I really want to play again is BioCrisis. BioCrisis has so much potential, bro. The demo is bugged, but I don't know. It's amazing. It's freaking crazy good. Like I'm super duper excited about it. Like when I played it compared to all the other game today, I was like completely in it. So I feel like in terms of like merits or whatever, like I don't know, like some sort of like Grapple Hoops, you could say you kind of want to give it to it because it's so original, but genuinely speaking, that's not the one that excites me, that made me feel like all fuzzy inside, so to speak, right? The game that made me go like whoa was BioCrisis. So yeah, that's the conclusion here. I'll fix the date later, right? What date are we? The 5th. 5th. I guess I'll do it now. And I want all of that in white. All right. And yes, Billy, you guessed it right. This is the end of the show. Once again, thank you so much for the gift. Really, really appreciate it. The games are kind of cool. There's potential. I'm not like you could hear me complain and criticize them. I'm not utterly completely sold about them, but I feel like I'm gonna play them. Like I love Mega Man. Just the girls are just a tiny bit young. But yeah, other than that, oh shit, this is not what I wanted to do. Zed, this here we want in white. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Thanks for watching. Really, truly appreciate it. Oops. You have an amazing rest of your day. You take care. Hopefully we see each other pretty soon. Let me check if there's anybody I send you to. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I guess I'll send you guys there. Yeah, I know there's nothing sexual, and I know it's just a mental thing that I'm uncomfortable with it, but I don't think there's any issues there, right? Like, it's just I put the sexual thing on it, and I know some people do, and that's what make me uncomfortable. But I know that by itself, there's nothing sexual in the game, or at least not at first glance, like not like as a premise or whatever. But yeah, it's the Japanese culture, and that's what I'm saying. Like I understand how it is, and I've seen it enough that it's not like I'm troubled and like, oh, I've never seen that before. Dude, I've played games like that before. But I wouldn't like promote that kind of stuff, and like I just know in my heart that, there's people that have bad intention. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's actual bad intention somewhere in there, or potential for bad intention, and that's what I'm not okay with. That's why I'm uncomfortable. But yeah, other than that, the game was great. The game today was cool. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Is it like still? Did I press? Oh, I didn't press. I was like, is it already over? And I launched the raid and it cut me off while I was talking. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. You have an amazing rest of your day. You take care. Hopefully we see each other pretty soon. And when I say pretty soon, I might do another stream later. I'll go stop, relax, eat some food, chill out. And I have the intention of doing another one. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it right away or later during the night because it's super warm, but I'll see about that. Remember, life is super duper short. Make the most out of it. Go out there, be that change you want to see in our world because nobody else can be that change. So, hey, how about you be that change? Go out there. I trust you. You can do this. All right. You take care, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.